We're going live, man. We're live. Join in. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? 612, Skip Chunky on the west coast of Canada. We're listening. I hear you coming back to Skip Chunky. We got the live stream video gate going right now, man. Join in the video gate, man. You made the gate already. You're the first one on the live video gate. 612 Skip Chunky, west coast of Canada. We're waving. Yeah, double R. We got you, man. A double R. You made the gate too. Sandbagger, Missouri. Sandbagger, Kansas City, Missouri Mobile also in there as well. We're waving at you, buddy. And double R, sounding good. 612, Skip Chunky with the afternoon wave. You're blowing smoke, double R. I tell you what, you're definitely lighting all these bars up on the RCI. You got a good sounding station. Double R, have a good one, my friend. Thank you for the comeback. 612, we're on the side. I'm waving at you. I hear somebody out there calling 612. Looks like we got some good activity here on channel 28. Got the live stream video gate rolling, man, and you're on the live stream video gate. Bring it back. 612 Skip Chunky. Gulf Islands, way off the west coast of Canada, waving. Sandbagger, we got you, man. We got you live on the video gate. Sounding good, buddy. Sandbagger Mobile down there in the Show Me State, blowing smoke. 612, read the mail. I got my power turned down, too. Hey, Skip Junkie. I'll see you over in Oregon. He's waving. He's giving you a big old wave. Seaweed, we're waving back at you. We're just north of you up here off the Gulf Islands off the far west coast of Canada. Hey, Seaweed, Oregon. 612 Skip Chunky waving from the North Pacific. You guys tune into my YouTube channel. You can watch this live stream video gate. Jungle Joe C video gates on YouTube, okay? If you're out there on YouTube, Jungle Joe C, like Charlie, video gates. Okay, take care, 149. 73's to you, buddy. 612 on the side. How about it, Horsefly? You out there? How about that, Horsefly? 612 Skip Chunky. We are trying. I finally got this microphone working real good. It doesn't seem to squeal anymore on my TRC-48. I love that D10 or the static 878. How about a DX land? DX land, 612, Skip Chunky. Break. Skip is kind of fading here a bit, man. It was booming it. Now it's down to 2 bars. How's this Skip Chunky making it out? 612, Skip Chunky out here on the Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada, listening. Hey, Illinois, you're sounding good, man. I hear you out there. Land of Lincoln, 612, Skip Chunky waving. The conditions are right. This IMAX seems to get out okay. It's really not that high off the ground, which is more amazing. Hey, Land of Lincoln Mobile, you're sounding good on the west coast of Canada. Hey, Land of Lincoln, 612, west coast of Canada, Skip Chunky waving. Sandbagger still making a good trip out here to the west coast, 612, we're on the side. Cruise around the dial a bit. It is actually fading a bit. It's funny. How about in Mama's Little Baby, Arkansas? You still in there? 612, Skip Junkie trying. Hope he's in there. He was just booming in from Arkansas. I can't hear you, but I'm waving at you. I'm waving at you, Seaweed. Oh. Yeah, hey, Mama's Little Baby. I'm doing the live stream video gate right now, and we're waving at you, man, from DX Land 612 back here again. Wanted to give you a wave and show people how good you are coming in. All right, buddy. He's in Arkansas. He's booming it. Hey, Seaweed, yeah. So, who waved at you? I think it was R&R. Yeah, he waved at you for me, and you waved at me from him. Sandy Bag on the phone. Mega June Bug. Hello, folks. I can hear you, and I love that you just here in around Love Country, Chesapeake Bay. Right on. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, when the conditions are running north to south, see, we will make contact. But Mama's Little Baby blowing smoke. Like I said, you're shaking the radio room. Bring it back, Arkansas.
No, I wasn't on the main 612. I'm sorry, I was still on the ground plane, but I am on the main now. Mama's Little Baby looking at you. Go ahead.
Man, that beam is working. Are you on the flat side?
No, I'm vertical. I'm pointing right at you, but I forgot to switch my box over when I was talking to Redbone. Yeah, you say I'm picking your cherries up there, huh?
You're definitely picking the cherries, man. You are just booming it. Really loud sounding station. I tell you, I'm running a live stream video gate right now on YouTube, and you're on it live, and you're sounding good.
Well, if you don't mind, if it's okay, I want to tell everybody on that live gate, first thing is keep the CB strong, and then we do have an Arkansas Citizens band out here every night, 7 p.m. Central Time, and we start early check-ins at 6 p.m. Central Time. Holidays or inclement stormy weather. But man, you are sounding good at 612, as always. Mama's Little Baby loves talking to you and always will. Well, with that said, I'll step back to the side and say God bless and take care. Momma's Little Baby on 40 River Mountain up here, Salad Old Mountain, Arkansas, back quiet.
Sounds good, buddy. We got all of that. We got people on the live stream right now listening to it. Remember that, folks out there in Arkansas. You heard what he said, Mama's Little Baby in the Razorback State. And like I said, he is in the Razorback State. He's not local here on our island. He sounds like a local, but he's blowing smoke. You are blowing smoke. You and your family have a good one, my friend. 73s to you and yours. And if you want to see these live streams, you go to my YouTube channel, Jungle Joe C, like Charlie, Video Gates. And we are live right now. And you did make the gate, brother.
Thank you very much. And Redbone was taking part of you as well.
Starting to fade a bit.
And I'll say God bless. Mama's Little Baby, 3 Rivers Mountain, Arkansas, back quiet.
Cheers to you, 555. Mama's Little Baby, 612. Skip Junkie, read the mail. Cheers, man. Wow, bleed over from channel 6, too.
You copy that, Redbone? He's on the far northwestern or southwestern. He's right on the coast, far west of Canada. You can go there.
Yeah, we're out here on the islands, even farther. We're farther than that. We're out on the islands. Okay, I'm going to switch back to channel. So that was 555. Mama's Little Baby in Arkansas. You guys in Arkansas, listen to this. Then he booms in this guy. Wow. That's on channel 26965 right now. I'm on 26965. Let's flip around the dial. See if I can. Oh. See if I can break in this channel. Breaker channel 612, skip junkie on the side.
Survey of the damage. It got dressed. My neighbor and I.
Getting into the rainy season here now, man. We got a wet day out here in the Gulf Islands, which is a good thing. Can you turn your radio up a little? Can't hear it through the line. Okay, I'll turn it up for Seaweed. I got external speakers. There we go. Breaker channel 612, skip junkie on the side.
Little skip out there, yeah. Yeah, it was a long day.
Little skip out there, he said. What do you have antennas set up? Mega June bug? I have four antennas up. I have a running right now on an IMAX 2000. I have an Antron 99. I have a Sigma Venom, and I also have a Tram 300 Maggie mount on my metal roof. I'm in the mobile now. What channel? I'm on 20. Laura, I'm on 26915. 26915 AM. All right, Laura, pop in. See if we can get back to these guys.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's a scary world we're living in right now. And I feel sorry for my great kids and my great grandkids. I don't know what they're going to put up with. Ever since COVID come around, it's been
26915, Laura. Breaker channel. Breaker. Yeah, you guys are booming in here. What's your 1020? This is 612 skip junkie. Gulf Islands, Canada, waving.
Well, you have a good one. You have a good one there. I'm going to get off this thing. Back here. Go get me something cold to drink. You have a good day. You have a good week. It's a good week.
All right, take care, my friend. Thanks for the comeback out there. Few people in there. This is 612 skip junkie out here on the Gulf Islands of Canada. We'll be listening.
Yeah, here's somebody from the Gulf Islands out there, but boy, he's way out there.
Way out here off the far west coast of Canada. You're sounding good. What's your 1020?
You done all you know?
No, I'm going to go to another channel. Laura, I'm going to go to another channel. Do you have capabilities? My hand husband on the base on 26 on is 25. Made it. Hello, Horsefly. Cobra. Hey, Laura, do you have capabilities to go above 40? I can go up into sideband. I can go up to sideband if you want, if it makes it easier. Let's see. Breaker. See if these guys can hear me. Breaker channel. Breaker channel 612 on the side. Getting bleed over from 6. How's this radio making it out? 612 skip junkie waving. He's coming. Yeah, you're making a trip here to the west coast of Canada. What's your 1020?
West coast of Canada. Well, you're down here in Springfield, Missouri, Roger.
Springfield, Missouri. Sounding good from the Show Me State. We're out here on the Gulf Islands off the far west coast of Canada. You're making a good trip, buddy.
I appreciate the flowers, man. You got a good sounding radio yourself.
Thanks a lot, man. Not running anything special. You save those flowers for yourself. You sound like a local up here.
Hey, 10-4 Roger, just go 2950, Roger.
Good one. I'm running a 2970 right now, DX, and I also have the RCI 2980 WX. They're good radios. I like the RCIs.
10-4, there's a measurement down here. He's talking on a 2980. Hurts up here, see if you can hear him.
Okay, for sure. We're listening, man. 612 skip junkie. We got our ears open. Not yet, Laura. Okay. I'm on 26985 right now. 26985 AM.
You're sounding good. 294 AC down here in Springfield, Missouri. We're back down.
All right there, 294 AC, Springfield, Missouri. Thanks a lot, buddy. You got a good sounding radio there. And you have a good day, what's left of it. 612, Skip Chunky. We're listening.
Okay. I'm on the 78 and it has AM. The 980 is on the beam. Okay. So 980.
I'm 26980. 612, Skip Chunky on the side. On AM. I really like shooting AM skip. I shoot side. Seaweed. There's people calling seaweed. I can't hear seaweed because the propagation not running that way. Hey, wave at seaweed for me, man. Seaweed's just south of us. We're off the southwest coast of British Columbia, and seaweed is in Oregon, just south of us. 612, waving. AC. See, you can hear them. Yeah, Laura, 26985, and Horsefly here on AM 980 is on the beam. Okay. Missouri's definitely coming in good here to the west coast of Canada. 612, Skip Chunky. We're reading the mail.
Yeah, well, I'm working an old chow king that was built back here in the late 70s. Here in Springfield, Missouri.
I'm going to have to switch channels because these guys are on here big time.
I'm going to have to get something up soon. I'm not sure what yet. There's lots to choose from there, Mega Junebug. Lots to choose from. I'm going to get another beam eventually. I actually just got hired today. I'm retired. But to supplement the income, I actually got hired on to a really good company here on our island. It pays very well. After 3 months, full benefits. And I even get 30% off groceries. So I start, I think, next Tuesday or Wednesday, somewhere around there. I went in for an interview today, and they did hire me, which is a good thing. I'm quite happy about that. So, a little bit extra money, then I can actually get a beam eventually.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to cruise around the dial here. I'm going to go up to 285, 285. Oh, hey, 529, Skip Chunky, 612, your friend waving from the west coast of Canada.
Yeah, actually, this has been kind of weird today. I was in my truck and they were stalling that.
Well, good luck on getting a deer, no doubt.
30, 30, 39, LSP. I'm on 28 right now. Hang on. How about at 529? Hey, 529, Tennessee, 612, Skip Chunky, waving.
8212. 8212, you're sounding good over here in Illinois, 149.
How about at 529? Hey, 529, Tennessee, 612, waving.
Hey, man, sounding good yourself. I heard another fella in there. I got his name on him. He's already get that short-term memory.
Sounds like me. Hey, 529, West Tennessee, 529, 612, Skip Chunky, waving.
Here's that number 2.
Good to hear you again. 612. Sounded good in my receipt. 529, said it, West Tennessee.
Sounding good, buddy. Save those flowers for yourself. I'm just kind of passing through and I wanted to wave at you. Have a good afternoon, my friend. 529, Tennessee, 612, Skip Chunky, west coast of Canada, reading the mail.
I got a good copy on you, my friend. I'm going to wave in right at number 2, 149, tipping that.
Swamp Bass, you're blowing smoke over here. Love Country is great. Swamp Chesapeake Bay. Wow, you're blowing smoke too. I got to talk to you on there. I can hear you in the mobile, but try and get back to me. I'm going to call for you, man. I'm going to call for you.
I'm on 28 right now. How about that Swamp Bass? How about it Swamp Bass, Chesapeake Bay, 612, Skip Chunky, 612, Skip Chunky. We're calling that mobile station. Break.
That's pretty cool. It's amazing. Sometimes you can hear people and they can't hear you. And it's kind of annoying for me because I want to talk to you, man. Swamp Bass 6.
Hello, FT 340, Rick and Ball, 529, West Tennessee, gonna wave at you, 401.
Swamp Bass, mobile, out in Chesapeake Bay, 612, Skip Chunky, Gulf Islands on the side. Listen.
And Mo's doing you a fine job.
I'll get you there, Rick and Ball, 149, and 529, West Tennessee, waving at you.
That 529 sounds like he's a local here, man. You sounding loud, brother.
Yells booms in here. Really good audio. John Platt, I heard people calling your name on my way home in Chiller, but I couldn't hear you. Crazy. That's pretty wild, eh? It's amazing how Skip works. Hey, Wild Geese, good to see you in there, man. Wow. 939 is very close and very loud. Interesting. That's pretty wild, eh, John? Good to have everybody in there. There's some good Skip coming in right now. I'm going to go to, let's see what else, where can we go here? Let's cruise around the dial. Oh, 24. Breaker channel 612, Skip Chunky, West Coast of Canada, breaking. See if these guys can hear me. How about a DX land 612, West Coast of Canada? We're waving. Anybody out there in Texas? I think there's somebody out there in Texas, 612, West Coast of Canada. Break. Hey, Uncle Charlie, Texas, you're sounding good on the West Coast of Canada, 612, waving. Keyed up with me. Hey, how about it, Uncle Charlie, Texas, 612, break. Somebody keeps throwing a carrier in there.
Yeah, I was looking at Georgia, man, when I first heard you. I had to swing my arms around.
His beam could be turned the other way.
You sounded real good. I was looking at
Stop
the
in Chesapeake. Oh, you did? Okay, in Chesapeake Bay. Howdy, everybody in there. Thanks for joining in the live stream. I did upload a few video gates here this morning. I went for my job interview, like I said. I got the job. I'm very happy that I'm going to be working for this company, and it will supplement my income because I am retired now, and I'm only going to work 3 days a week, which is cool, and I won't be working weekends. The days I work will be between Monday and Thursday because I have other commitments to make on the other days. I'm not working. I'm always busy doing something, but on a rainy day like this, I like to shoot Skip, and I want to talk to you guys. That's what I want to do. I'm on channel Wild Geese. I'm on 24 right now, channel 24, CB Radio. How about it, Uncle Charlie? How about it, Uncle Charlie? 612, West Coast of Canada, break. How about that, Uncle Charlie? 612, West Coast of Canada.
Hello, 612. Hello, 612. Yeah, I was trying to drag my feet, man, when I was down up there, Oregon, calling my name. You need to think of 612. I can tell you like that. All
right, Uncle Charlie, you're blowing smoke, brother. Sounded good all the way like a local. Have a good one down there. 612, Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, West Coast of Canada. Reading them out. Sounded good, that guy. He's in Texas. Yeah, it's really good. I'm quite happy. You know what? The extra money will be good because when you retire, sometimes your money gets cut in half, the paycheck, and I'm on a pension now. I work Parks and Rec. You remember the TV show Parks and Rec? Well, I actually worked it. I worked Parks and Rec, and it's, funny some days I'd look at the guys I worked with and says, we could actually make a Parks and Rec episode here. I've seen some pretty crazy stuff over the years. Quiet here, mine 24 is dead. Is that right? Wild Geese? Wow. Anyway, I did get hired, and it was going to be a position in I thought I was going to be in, it's a grocery store, Country Grocers, a chain. Really good place, really awesome place. I thought I'd be in produce, but they asked me if I wanted to do maintenance. And I said, yeah, maintenance would be good. I'm easy. It's only 3 days a week. It's all good, man. And I'm going to put some fire in the wire. Okay, do it. I'm going to go. I'm going to change channels again because these guys are on this one. I'm on channel 30 right now, channel 30. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? You copy 612, West Coast of Canada, we're breaking? That's only 40 watts. I got a variable on this DX RCI, so I got it turned down to 40 watts. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? 612, Skip Chunky, breaking. See if anybody's out there. Sometimes it's good to go to a quiet channel. Hello, 351 Radio. Good to hear you in there. Thanks for joining in the live stream, man. This is my social time. It's kind of like when a bunch of old guys go to a restaurant early in the morning to have a coffee and chit-chat. Well, we're chit-chatting here. A little bit coming in on 38 lower. Okay, I could go there. Oh, hey, Gem State Tropics. Good to see you in there. Unfortunately, there's no propagation between here and Idaho, and it's very rare that I do talk to Idaho, but I have talked to Idaho a few times this year. I have. Good to see you in there. I always love my pal in Idaho, Gem State Tropics. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? 612, Skip Junkie, West Coast of Canada, breaking. See?
Hello, around there, West Coast of Canada. Wheatfield to Kansas with the wave.
Man, you came in real loud there, man. There's nobody on this channel, and all of a sudden you're there. Wheat fields of Kansas, Sunflower State, blowing smoke on the Gulf Islands of Canada. 612, Skip Junkie with the wave.
Right on, 612. Sounding good around the Midwest. Have a good evening, sir. Enjoy your DX and 612. Nobody but the groundhog in the wheat field standing by.
You sounded good, Groundhog. You made my video gate. I'm doing a live stream video gate right now on YouTube, and you're there, and the world is listening to you, man, and you are sounding good, brother. 612 said that.
Right on, 612. We appreciate the give back, man. We hope you have a good evening
Listen
and
to
be
him.
safe. Groundhog around the wheat field standing by.
Cheers to you, Groundhog. Have a good day, what's left of it. Cheers to you and your family. 612 on the side.
Check, Mr. 612.
Good sounding station, man. Talk to 127. Oh, right on. You talked to Europe barefoot. That is so cool, dude. That's awesome. Barefoot. More impressive. Very impressive. I haven't talked to Europe for a long time. I did talk to a few stations in South America not that long ago. I got one video gate up. Oh, here's one. Let's see if we can get in here. Channel 31. Good on you, man. Europe barefoot. I like it. It's way more impressive to talk somebody like that barefoot, right? I'm running 40 watts out of this thing right now. I can turn it down a little bit. Let's see if these guys can hear me. Breaker.
Hey, clear Bill. Turn your money. Turn your audio up just a little bit. Or you gotta say that.
Breaker.
No.
See if these guys can hear me. They might have their squelches turned up too. I hear the Big Island. Oh, do you hear the Big Island? Cool. Breaker channel. Yeah, you're sounding good out here. What's your 1020? This is 612 on the west coast of Canada. Skip Junkie waving.
I'm down here in Texas. Go ahead.
Oh, you're in Texas, man. You're sounding good from the Lone Star State. I'm up here off the extreme southwest coast of British Columbia, Canada, out here on the islands.
Sounding good, man. Well, you making a good trip to Texas, man. Sounding good.
You as well, my friend. Sorry to butt in there. I just had to find out where you were. And like I say, you sounding real good up here in the North Pacific. 612 Skip Junkie waving, 73s. I like talking to Hawaii, man. Big Island, that's awesome, horsefly. All right, 132 Texas, 73s to you, buddy. 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Island, stepping. That's 30 watts. I do have it turned down a bit. Let's see. Actually, let's see. I'm going to turn it down even more. 20 watts now. 20 watts. How about a DX land? 612 on the west coast of Canada breaking. $20 watts. I stopped running here on the east coast of Virginia. Oh, you did, eh? On the east coast of Virginia? Swamp Bass, 6. Breaker DX land. 612 west coast of Canada waving. How's this 20 watt radio making it out? 612 west coast of Canada. A 9-pound hammer. A 9-pound hammer, Oklahoma. 612 Skip Junkie waving. I hear the 9-pound hammer in there, Oklahoma. He's been on a lot of my gates. How about a 9-pound hammer? 9-pound hammer, 612 Skip Junkie break. Skip is actually starting to fade out a bit here, man. How about a DX land? 612 on the west coast of Canada. We're listening. Breaker DX land, 612 west coast of Canada. Break. It is actually starting to drop out of there big time now. Wow. 18, something coming in. Hey, Oklahoma, you're sounding good on the west coast of Canada. 612 waving. Here we go. It's fading it out. Okay, Oklahoma 73s to you. Propagation's kind of shifting here. Have a good one down there, buddy. 73s, 612 Skip Junkie off the far west coast of Canada. We're listening. 708. 708 Oklahoma. Number 2. Oh yeah, I've talked to him lots. Number 2 Big Island. I got him on my video gates. You were blowing smoke here in the swamps. Really, I'm amazed you can hear me, because I'm only running 20 watts right now. I turned it down to 20 watts, Swamp Bass. It's amazing. It's all to do with conditions. I don't have a powerful station. It's all to do with conditions with me. Like I said, I'm not running any big beam antennas. I'm not running mega power. And yeah, you gotta like when conditions are right. How high is your antenna? You really want to know? My highest one is probably about 30 feet to the bottom, and the lowest one is probably about 15 feet. And my Antron is probably 25 feet to the bottom. To the IMAX is 25 feet, and I'm thinking probably 15 to 17 feet for the Antron 99, really low. And then I actually got a whip antenna on the roof. I have a Tram 300 mag mount on our metal roof, which I actually hook up to one of these radios here to talk local with. Breaker channel 612 on the side. How about a DX land? 612 on the west coast of Canada breaking. I got a flat match too, which is a good thing. That helps. Anybody out there copy this 612? 612 Skip Junkie listening. Nobody on this channel. Hey, good to hear you in there, Transistor. Hey, Transistor, Georgia. 612 with the afternoon wave. Not bad. Okay, have a good one, Transistor. Thanks for the comeback, my friend. It's starting to fade out on this side. We got you, though. 612, Skip Junkie, read the mail. Transistor, Georgia. Even when the skip is starting to fade out. I'm on 20, John, I'm on 26915. How about a 121 Honolulu? 121 Honolulu, 612, we're listening. 121 usually comes in on this channel. So when the mainland U.S. skip fades out, then it's all Central Pacific that comes in. And if you go down to channel, I think it's channel 11, it's all Hawaiian stuff that's coming in. And even the odd Australian station will come in there too. Yeah, I'm going to cruise around here a little bit. He's still booming in here, man. Skip Junkie on the side. Just wanted to wave at you and let you know you're still booming in here. That's a little...
Okay, I heard Unit 7. I heard Unit 7 said he was in Canada. I can't pronounce he going to say again. And I also heard Skip Junkie again up in Canada. So we're taking early check-ins and thank you, Skip Junkie. You wish to check in the Arkansas Evening Citizens Band.
Wow.
Nationwide, holler, little baby, your red phone now.
Thanks a lot, buddy. We're checking in, and you're still slamming in here, lighting up all the bars. All right, we're definitely checking in. 612, Skip Junkie on the side, 7-3s.
I believe that was DX31. I think that was DX31 in California, but I don't move my thing. He said 1600 was trying to check in that he was here, but I don't
Wow, you're about the same as me. Yeah, so I can hear. Oh, could you hear Transistor? Cool. Right on. I'm on channel 26965 right now, and they're doing a check-in in Arkansas, so I just checked in.
Well, I apologize. I heard several times to the west, and then I went northwest with the main taking over check-in. And there was Unit 7 in Canada somewhere trying to check in. I didn't catch his location either. Any stations wishing to check in the Arkansas Citizens Band, that holler, Momma, little baby, your red phone now.
That's pretty cool, man. He's booming in. Travis, just subscribed here. Oh, right. 2112 Sandy. Oh, Reed's a good guy. He's a good guy in Carson City, Nevada. You know, he's made my video gates too, and I've been on his. But I heard somebody calling him the other day, but I couldn't hear him because the skip wasn't running that way. But I did actually hear somebody calling 2112. Thanks for popping in and wave at Reed for me in Carson City, Nevada. He's a good dude. I love his video gates. I love his live streams. So these guys never talk to you on Channel 6. Let's see if I can get back to one of these guys. How about a DX Land 612 Skip Junkie, 612 Skip Junkie around the west coast of Canada waving. See if they hear me. Let's see if they actually acknowledge me. How about a DX Land 612 Skip Junkie waving. These guys run mega power. 612 on the west coast of Canada break. Nobody wants to talk to you on 6. I got my 4-pill wide open every switch to. Oh, it's gone there. Is that right, eh? I made it on 6 twice. Oh, cool. Mud Runner. Yeah, gotta love 2112, right? He gets out good too, man. Reed gets out good. You got your 4-pill wide open right on. Swamp Bass 6. Gotta like that. You got the horsepower. You got the fire and the wire, dude. Hey, DX Land. Hey, DX Land. You copy 612 on the west coast of Canada? 612 on the west coast of Canada. We're breaking. Nobody to talk to me there. Let's see where we can go. We're flipping around. Skip is starting to fade out a bit on most channels. I'm on 28 right now. How about a DX Land 612 on the west coast of Canada? We're waving. Hey, Skip Land. How about it, Skip Land 612 on the west coast of Canada? Break. "28 is noisy, man. It's a train wreck." How about a DX Land? How about a DX Land 612 Skip Junkie? 612 Skip Junkie. We're reading the mail. Go ahead, man. We got you. This is a Canada station, 612 off the west coast of Canada, breaking. Got you in there, Oklahoma. You're making it through the train wreck. You're making it through the train wreck there, Oklahoma. We're waving at you. 612 Skip Junkie with the afternoon wave. Noisy, man. It is a train wreck. 024 Alabama's making a trip too. 024 612 Skip Junkie, west coast of Canada waving. I love this radio, man. It really does get out pretty good, man. Love the live. Hey, thanks, Swamp Bass 6. Thanks for joining in the live stream. I like doing them. And you know, I have 2 YouTube channels. Actually, I have 3 YouTube channels. My very first YouTube channel is kind of like, I got logged out of it many years ago, and I haven't uploaded a video on that since like 2010. And then my other main channel is actually Banana JSSI. So if you want to see my main channel, is this one. And there actually are video gates on my main YouTube channel. It's mostly to do with exotic plant growing because I have a palm nursery here. That's what I do. My side business is growing palm trees. And but there are lots of video gates on there too. So some old video gates from more than 10 years ago. So if you use the search engine on Banana JSSI and punch in, CB radio or DX or skipland or skip or whatever, you're going to see some of them, right? 11 meter band radio DX. Appreciate you joining in, bro. How about a DX Land? How about a DX Land 612 Skip Junkie? 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, Canada, listening. Yeah, you got a flat match on here, man. Channel 28 right now. How about a DX Land? How about a DX Land 612 on the west coast of Canada? We're breaking. Breaker Skip Land 612 on the west coast of Canada. We're listening. It is fading big time, man. It is fading. What kind of radio are you running? Well, we have many radios here. We have a lot of radios. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9, 10 radios right in this little part right now. So right now I'm running a RCI 2970DX. RCI 2970DX. That's what I'm talking on. It's a really good peaked and tuned, so it puts out 200 watts on sideband. Don't let 21 know you're good. He will be pumping. I do grow it every year. You know what? We do grow it every year, but I don't smoke the stuff. I just grow it because it's an exotic plant. Excellent radio. Thanks. Thanks, Travis. I bought it used years ago from a guy in New York, so I had it shipped to me from New York, and it was already peaked and tuned. So good radio. Never had a problem with it, except the wire harness in the back. How about it, skipland? 612 West Coast to Canada. We're breaking. You know what? The microphone did break. The microphone thing, actually, the key broke on it, and I tried fixing it. Didn't work. So I've been using this handheld D104, which is actually really nice. Back on 22 and USB 22. And you're on USB upper sideband. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty good radios. And this one's an RCI 2980 WX, which I really like too. It's a beautiful radio. Really talks FM good. How about a skipland? Anybody out there copy this 612 before this DX fades out? 612 Skip Junkie, West Coast of Canada, listening. Oh. Listen to him. Hey, Hogyard, Arkansas, you're shaking the radio. Hey, number 2, Arkansas, 612, waving. He's blowing smoke in here. How about that number? How about that Arkansas station, 612, West Coast of Canada? Hawaii is coming in now. Hawaii's starting to come in, man. I got a Galaxy Saturn for the excellent. Galaxy Saturns are awesome, man. Love them. I like all radios. How about it, Arkansas? How about that Razorback station, 612 on the West Coast of Canada, breaking? Somebody calling me? You gotta have ears to pick these guys up. We're waving at you, man. We hear somebody calling 612 out there. We acknowledge you. I didn't get your number, but we definitely heard you calling 612. 612, Skip Junkie, West Coast of Canada, waving back at you, bud. That guy's booming in here, man. Sweet deal. Travis, I got a 95T original Toshiba still in it. Cool. That's awesome, man. Galaxy Saturn are awesome base stations. I got a couple of friends here that run Galaxies. Really great, really good radios. How about a DX Land? How about a DX Land 612 on the West Coast of Canada? We're breaking. Skip is fading. Are we still making it out? 612 Skip Junkie. 612 Skip Junkie, West Coast of Canada. Break. Oh, it's coming in now. Sweet deal. 534. Cheers to all you guys in there, man. How about a DX Land? How about a DX Land? 612 on the West Coast of Canada. 612 on the West Coast of Canada. Skip Junkie. We're listening. It's a fading. So, I don't know if you guys still send out QSL cards. I should actually bring my very original one up here. I got a black one too. Where is it? Not here. I think I shipped it out. I should bring it up here. So anyway, here's a couple of my QSL cards from back in the day. It's funny. I talked to a guy named Goat Roper, and my handle when I was a kid was a Goat Roper. So here's some of my QSL cards from the 70s, right? My one I had before this was actually a gold one, and I have a few left in my collection. This was my second batch that I ever got made. And then I got these ones made up in the early 1980s, 1981. I got black version of this, black and gold, and because I used to do a lot of shortwave listening. And so there it is. There's my other QSL cards. That old 77 mine was a mobile unit. Talk twice a minute. Cool. Wilson 5000. Nice, nice. Sounds good, Travis. That's cool. Hey, Tennessee, you're sounding good on the west coast of Canada. Hey, Tennessee, 612, west coast of Canada, breaking. She's a fading. I'm going to flip through the dial. This guy's running a big boot. I can hear the fans going in the background. Keep it cool with the tubes, right? Or maybe not even tubes, just fans to keep it cool. Got into California and Oregon. Oh, cool. Right on. Liam, New Zealand, right on. Good for you, buddy. How about it, Skipland? 612, west coast of Canada. 612 on the west coast of Canada. We're breaking. He's taking up the channel, this guy. I'm going to have to... Looks like even on sideband, it's pretty quiet. Wow. Channel 6 booming in. I heard Canada Station. Did you hear Canada Station? Well, maybe you can hear me. How about a DX land? 612, west coast of Canada. Skip Junkie on the side. I'm on 915, 26915 right now. Anybody out there in Skip land? Copy. 612, west coast of Canada, breaking. 2 bars of QRM. How about it, Skip land? 612, west coast of Canada, break. You know what I should do? I'm going to turn this radio off. I'm going to turn that off, and then I'm going to put my big radio on. I'm going to put my big radio on. So let me just take this off of here. I'm going to take this coax off of here, off this foot warmer. We call them foot warmers. You guys know what foot warmer is. And then we're going to take this dummy load out of here. I always put a dummy load in when I take the coax out of 1 meter and change the coax to another one, because I don't want to be transmitting without any coax in there, right? Connector. So we'll take that there, put the meters back in. We're hooked up the RCI 2980WX, and we're going to on the sideband right now and see what is happening in the sideband world. Okay, so here we go. We are going on sideband. Big powerhouse stations don't last. Is that right? Yeah, there's some pretty big powerhouse stations in the States. What channel? Liam, I'm going to go on side. Hey, Joe, or Dallas, you said you talked to my buddy 440. It's funny, I talk to Bob all the time, and I did talk to him in my mobile when I was driving back from town. I called for you today, but your neighbor answered for you. Right on. Yeah, that's Bob over in Chemainus, which is on the Big Island, just slightly north by northwest of our island. It's like if I took a boat and I went across from where we are, I would probably bump right into him, right? So, yeah, Liam, New Zealand, 1 station. Okay, I'm going to go on to sideband right now. Good evening time, sir. 347 Seaweed. Okay, let's turn this on. Oh, we got people coming in. Turn this on. I raised my Texas Star 500 up a little bit higher, so when the fan blows, it gets into the heat sink more and cools it down. Okay, so turn that down. But this one here, audio, hello, audio. CQDX, 791, west coast of Canada on the side. Australia's in there right now on 38. CQ, calling CQDX, 791, west coast of Canada, QSX. Good afternoon to you. Again, 28 to get through. Cool. Good to have you guys in there, man. 381 Tasmania, 381 Tasmania, 791 West Coast of Canada. Calling. Hey, 381 Tasmania, 381 791 West Coast of Canada. Yeah, good day to you, mate. You're sounding Q5 on the West Coast of Canada. 381 Tasmania, 791 West Coast of Canada, waving and standing by. Well, I did hear me anyway, Tasmania. I got a job, Dallas. I went in for a job interview today, and I start next week. Apparently, I start next week.
It's not about linear, dude. It's all about your antenna. You need a better antenna and probably better coax, so they'll hear you.
That is the fact. That is a fact. Okay, let's see if I can talk to my friend here. CQ, calling CQDX Australia, calling CQDX Australia, 791 West Coast of Canada, 791 West Coast of Canada, QSX. I got the power turned way down. I'm on 36. I'm on channel 41, 27415. Live feed you were talking about. I saw the live feed route. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy. It's actually, I went in to do produce in the grocery store, and they says, we got a better gig. You might be interested in maintenance. And maintenance, I don't have to deal with any customers or anything. I like maintenance. I like more grunt work. Oh, there we go. New Zealand. There we go. You're sounding good, man. We got you, New Zealand. 791 West Coast of Canada, waving. There's New Zealand coming back. How about that New Zealand station? New Zealand, 791 West Coast of Canada. Hope I didn't lose you in there. New Zealand, 791 West Coast of Canada. It came back to me too, New Zealand. CQDX New Zealand, CQ New Zealand, 791 West Coast of Canada listening. Damn. That's a bummer, man. The propagation changed just like that. Oh, yeah, benefits. So, we hear you calling, New Zealand. We do hear you calling in there. Hopefully propagation picks up a bit. New Zealand station, this is 791 West Coast of Canada. Alpha Uniform 791 West Coast of Canada returning. So, full benefits after 3 months. Damn. There's too much QRM static in there. And he's coming right with a static level. New Zealand is coming back to me. Right time hours. It's been, 3 days a week. I only work between Monday and Thursday. And 30% discount. Get a love. It's a great grocery store to work for, man. Absolutely awesome people there. CQDX. 791 West Coast of Canada calling. How about that New Zealand station? How about it, New Zealand, 791 West Coast of Canada? We are listening on the side. He doesn't hear me with half a kilowatt. He ain't going to hear me. He did hear me. He got back to me. I'm on 27. Liam, 415, 27415. Yes, I did hear you. I did hear you, Liam. Yes, I'm calling back to you. That was you. Let me try again. Okay, Liam, here I go. How about it, Liam? This is Alpha Uniform 791, Alpha Uniform 791, West Coast of Canada listening. I can totally hear you, Liam. Yeah. Oh, very low. Yeah, there's QRM coming in, Liam, and you're right with it, right? But I can hear you every so often come through. How about it, Liam? How about it, Liam in New Zealand, 791, West Coast of Canada? We're trying for you, buddy. Well, you definitely made it through a few times, that's for sure. Good morning from London, Joe. Been having good. I hear you. Liam. I can hear you in there. You're definitely making a trip, buddy. You're definitely making a trip. But like I say, the static level's kind of like right in there with you. And hopefully it'll pick up a little bit better for the South Pacific. But New Zealand, Liam, you definitely made it to the west coast of Canada. That's cool. Good morning to London. Listening 7 West Coast Canada. I can't wait to talk to England again. I'm dying to talk to Europe. Every go down. Thanks, Liam. I appreciate it, buddy. That's so cool. CQDX, South Pacific, 791, West Coast of Canada. Actually, that's way better. It cools off the linear way better with the fan where I lifted it up about like this much more, so the air goes right underneath it. I got a fan blowing on the fins. How about at Alpha Uniform 161 Australia? Alpha Uniform 161 791. Alpha Uniform 791 West Coast of Canada. So I'm on lower sideband right now. 27415. You know what? Liam, I'm going to try my other radio. Hang on. I'm going to try my other radio. Let's see if you can hear me on this one. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get my glasses. My flashlight on. I am on lower sideband. How about it, Liam? 791 West Coast of Canada. How about in New Zealand? 791 West Coast of Canada. Try. CQ 791 West Coast of Canada. Nope. That's only 200 watts on sideband. Is where the big one puts out 500. I tried. I'll go back to this one. I tried, but no success. Well, that's cool, man. I'm glad we can make the trip a little bit. I'm going to try calling again. CQ, calling CQDX South Pacific. Calling CQ South Pacific. 791 West Coast of Canada. We're listening. Put a big 5 Allen up, Joe. That's what I need. I want to get a small beam up, like a 3-element flat side Yagi. Yeah. NB699. I heard you a little bit. Yeah, and same with me, Liam. I definitely did hear you, bud, which is totally cool. You were in and out. Yeah, same with you. You know what, Liam? I'm going to put you in my logbook because I did hear you, and we did kind of make contact, even though we didn't have a QSO, but we could hear each other. So we'll put you in the logbook. What time is it here? It is 5. It's 4:50. So 4:50 p.m. I don't know what part of New Zealand you're in. New Zealand. LSB. And 415791. I'm going to write your numbers down here too. 415. North Island, Hamilton. Okay. I'm going to put that in my logbook. I'd love to be in New Zealand right now. The plants that grow in New Zealand, I have a species of palm tree from New Zealand that I grew from seed. Somebody brought me some seed bags called Rapilostylus sapida. It's the native, I call it the shaving brush palm from New Zealand, and I have a small one in the greenhouse. Okay, so your numbers are 441 Delta Tango, 41 DT 219. Cool. Okay, you are in my logbook officially. It is the 25th today. There you go, Liam. You made my logbook, buddy. You made my logbook. All right, 36 Laura says booming in Oregon right now. Okay, seaweed, I'm going to go check. Conditions help, never given up for sure. That's true, horsefly. Only at my house with the vertical. That's okay. I'm running a vertical too. Okay, let's go to 36. Let's see what's going on. Other stuff coming in. It's US coming in there. Station on the side, 791 QSX. Got there. 791 West Coast to Canada, QSX. I'm definitely going to get a flat side. CQ South Pacific, CQ South Pacific, 791. 9 Alpha Uniform, 791 on the West Coast to Canada listening. CQ South Pacific, CQ South Pacific, 791 West Coast to Canada on the side. You know what might be coming in on AM right now is a lot of Hawaiian stations. You know what? I really like working skip on this old TRC 48 radio. I absolutely love this thing. You know, it's been sitting on my man cave shelf for a long time. Before that, I had it sitting in the shed for years. And, you know, I decided to pull it off the shelf and put it on top of my old TRC 30A here. And this TRC 48, man, it gets out really good. I do have a little kicker on top, a 200-watt boot. And, I mean, I've been shooting a lot of sideband skip with it and a lot of AM skip with it. And I got this microphone hooked up to it right here, the Astatic 878DM desk mic that I finally wired in after getting the schematics for it off of Google Images. I finally found the right one, and I put a 4-plug pin on it, and then I have an adapter in it that goes into the Radio Shack radios here. So I can hook it up on my 458s. I can hook it up on the TRC 30A and the 452. And yeah, it's a kind of a fun radio to shoot skip on, just because it's old school, and it does bring back memories. I used to shoot skip on that back in the early 1980s. And like I say, I bought this at a flea market, and now I remember it would have been about May 1981. 9/11 New York Video Gates, waving back at you, buddy. Chuck a wave from the Gulf Islands of Canada. And yes, we are closer to the U.S. than we really are to Canada. We're right across from Washington State out in the Pacific Ocean. If you went straight across, I would be in Washington State. If you go west, I'll be on Vancouver Island. It's amazing how that works. I'm kind of wishing we were just part of the U.S. right now. The way things are going in Canada, I'd be very happy to be part of the U.S. right now, but maybe not the West, maybe some of the Midwestern states, like maybe Tennessee and or the Southeastern states. Texas would be good. Arkansas would be good. Alabama, good places to be. Anyway, good to have you in there. 9/11 New York City Video Gates. I did actually talk to a New York station today in my mobile when I was driving back from town. So it looks like it's pretty much faded out here on sideband. So let's go down to AM and let's go see what's going on. Maybe the Hawaiians are coming in. I've got Alaska coming in. Oh, cool. I haven't heard Alaska for a long time. You know what, Seaweed? I used to talk to Alaska a lot. I used to talk to a guy in the Aleutian Islands. And I used to talk to him pretty much daily when Alaska was running. And that was back in the late 1980s. And I think we did actually exchange QSL cards too, but used to talk to the guy a lot. He was in the southern end of the Aleutian Islands, and he used to get out really good. That was a long time ago, man. That would have been about like 1980. I'm thinking 88, 89, somewhere around there. Got him in my logbook. Let's just see what we got here. Okay, so let's turn this on. Turn this on. And we're going to go back to AM and see what is going down. Oh, there's Australia. Channel 35, there's Australia coming in. CQDX 791, West Coast to Canada on the side. I'm going to go to AM. I have a feeling Hawaii might be booming in. Hawaii's coming in right now on channel 11. My brother lives in Homer, Alaska. That was cool. That's pretty cool. I've been up to Alaska a few times. Beautiful up there. Heard you, Hawkeyes, heard you down Oakland 316 said that. I heard you 316 too, man. Good to have you in there, Corey. Thanks for joining in the live stream. It's funny, there's Southeastern Skip coming in right now on channel 11. Hawaii's coming in too. There is Hawaii coming in, which is a good thing. Oh, there we go. Hey, Mad Max, Hawaiian Islands. Hey, Mad Max, Skip Junkie, your friend Skip Junkie, 612, waving.
Preacher man, Mad Max 413, oh, preacher man, it's gone.
Hey, Mad Max, Mini Grass, 612, West Coast of Canada, breaking. Hey, 065, Mad Max, 065, Mad Max, 612, West Coast of Canada, break. They come in loud, man, these Hawaiians. You know what? I'm going to put the vintage radio on. Let's put the vintage radio on, folks. Let's do vintage here. Let's go up to the old TRC 48. So first of all, what we got to do, we're going to take this coax. I know I need a coax switch box. I think my friend wants to sell me one. He's got one, and I probably should invest in it. I'll wait till I get my job first, though. Wait till I'm working. Okay, so we're going to go here, and we're going to go there. Coax is in there. And then I'm going to put this dummy load back into here, into the meters, because we don't want to do anything stupid. Okay, so turn that on. And AM. Let's get down to channel 11. How about at 065, Hawaiian Islands, 065, 612, West Coast of Canada, break. So I'm running a VFO up here, man, old school. This is old school I'm using right now. 23 channel radio, circa 1975, and I think this VFO is even older. How about at Hawaiian Islands? 612, Skip Junkie, West Coast of Canada, break. How about that 065, Hawaiian Islands, 065, 612, West Coast of Canada, break. Yeah, Mike, eh? Hey, I heard you talk to my friend today, Dallas, down there in Tennessee. Yeah, he's on my live. I'm doing a videogate live stream right now, and he actually left a comment on one of my YouTube videogate. Says, "Yeah, I talked to your friend 440 there." I says, "Oh, yeah, that's Bob just across the way. He's actually in here right now." Hey, Dallas, Bob's in here right now. This is local talk. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Small world. Haha, it was him. He's there right now. He's on the live stream, and Dallas says, yeah, that's him. Okay, there we go. Hey, Dallas, 440's waving at you. So this is local talk, Dallas. Bob and I talk, we can talk pretty much every night. Like I say, I can talk to him with the whip antenna on my roof. You remember? 73s, Bob. Dallas says 73s. He's in Middle Tennessee. All right, catch you later, Bob. Have a good one, buddy. There you go. Pretty cool, eh? You gotta love the videogate live streams in this, right? I talked to a guy 529 in Tennessee a lot too. I don't know if you know him, Dallas. 529. I'm trying to think of his handle. He booms in like you too when he comes in on channel 28. And I got video gates him too. Getting old sucks. Getting old does suck, Seaweed. It does. I'm 58 and I'll be 59 in the end of March. But the good thing, there are perks. There are perks when you reach a certain age. So in Canada, when you reach 60, you can collect Canada pension. And that's money I've put out of my check for 40 years into pension. Like the government, they take it off your check every month, but you get it back. So when you're 60, it depends on what you put in. When you're 60, you can start to collect it. You can collect it when you're older, which it turns out to be more. But I'm going to start collecting it when I'm 60. So I'll apply for it when I'm 59. And mine doesn't turn out to be that much. It's going to be 800 and something extra dollars a month, which is a good thing. But now that I'm going to be working, I'm still going to be contributing to it. So it'll actually go up, which is pretty awesome. And then when you're 65, then you get OAP, which is old age pension. And then you get another check from our corrupt government. Isn't that awesome? Me and Steve, you're talking about how we can't remember. I'm the same way, Dallas. I can't even, you know what? I know I went for a job interview today and it was awesome. And I really like the people that, run that store. It's a really good company. It's a chain. It's like, you have Safeway. We have Safeway in Canada and the US. It's kind of like a smaller version of Safeway, but they really look after their employees. So, you work there, you get a good discount on groceries. And, everybody knows groceries are expensive. And then after 3 months, even working part-time, you get benefits, which is a real bonus because when you're retired, I don't get benefits anymore. I got to pay for extended medical. I'm covered by medical, but extended medical and dental and eyeglasses, prescriptions and stuff like that, I got to pay for. And that sucks. I had to get eye drops for my eye that I had surgery on last Monday. So Monday of last week. And the 3 little containers were nearly $120. It was $118 something for 3 dinky little containers. And where are those things? Oh, yeah. I'm not kidding, man. So these 3 containers of eye drops right there were $118. I could have bought a cheap linear for that. That's what I thought about it. I'm forking over the dough for that, and I could have forked over the dough for linear. And you only use them for 1 week. I'm done now. I'm done doing the drops. And there's still lots of drops in there. So maybe I should go for another eye surgery so I can use them up. If you remember, 612-390 has his live feed Thursday, 6 p.m. I will definitely do that. Yes, I totally forgot. I better write that down. Okay, hang on. I've been on many of his live feeds. Let me just write that down. Wagon Master, Utah, 6 p.m. Thursdays. Yeah. Are they the same time as us? No, they're not. 6 p.m. Are they? Wagon Master. I have them locked in, subscribed to on YouTube. 390. I think they're like an hour ahead of us. So it would be 5 p.m. our time. Our local Safeway is still closed down. There's no way. Oh, that sucks, man. That's crazy. He's mountain time. Okay, so they're an hour ahead of us. So 6 p.m. will be 5 p.m. our time. I'm writing that down. Live. Okay, cool. No, I like Wagon Master. He's a cool guy. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I will check that out. And if I'm around, I will check it out for sure. So let's just see what's going on here in Skipland. About a DX land, about its Central Pacific Station, 612, West Coast of Canada, breaking. How about at Hawaiian Islands? How about at Hawaiian Islands? 612 West Coast to Canada break. I love the meter on this thing. It turns red when you key up, man. No, it's 6 our time, 7 his. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to write that down. 6 our time. Okay, thank you. Seaweed, I appreciate it. Okay, 6 our time. We got it. We got it written down. Thursday. Awesome. Yeah, he has a good live stream video gate. I like his stuff. How about at DX Land? How about at Central Pacific Station 612 on the west coast of Canada? We're listening. I find these little boots heat up really fast, these little RM linears. Nice thing about these VFOs, these variable frequency, you can just tune stuff right in. You can go up and down and all around. It's noisy in there. Screws through the dial. So this is the fine tune, and then there's the heavy screws through. Oh. I love this old VFO, man. There's still a lot of US skip coming in right now. So anyway, I wasn't planning on going this long on the live stream. What? Oh, I got to go out. Hang on, we got the tree cutter guy here. I have to go check him out and see what he wants. Going to give us an estimate right now. So if you're in here when I get back, I'll still continue the live stream. We got an arborist here, and I got to mark some trees for him. I'll be back. Okay.
I'm running a fucking generator. I do, man. That's my long time friend. Look over the boys and girls, that's exciting. What's a real live showdown, cruising the Golden Valley and stepping down.
Right. Right. Oh my God. If you guys are still there, you're awesome. But if you're not, I totally understand. Sorry about that, man. SpongeBob voice. 2 hours later, SpongeBob narrator voice. Mountain Standard Pacific Time. These time zones in the north. There's 5 of them. Yeah, I know there's a lot of them. We have 3 time zones here. Do we have 3 in British Columbia or 2? No, we have 2 time zones in British Columbia, believe it or not. We have high food forest permaculture. We have mountain, and we have Pacific Coast time. You know what? It also might be different. I'd have to Google that. There might be 3 time zones in British Columbia, because up in the far north near the Yukon, it might be different, because Yukon, I know Alaska's an hour behind us. Let's just see. How about it DX land? How about it Central Pacific? How about it Central Pacific? 612 West Coast of Canada breaking. Had the arborist out there. We're getting 6 trees taken down tomorrow, so I had to take a bunch of stuff down and move a bunch of stuff, and I got to move more stuff tomorrow. So they're big. Yeah, I've heard them come in before. I was outside. I was just getting an estimate from the arborist. We're getting 6 big trees taken down tomorrow, so I still got the live stream running. I took off. It's still going. So I just got back in here like 30 seconds ago. It's so weird, eh? Like when I talk on this thing, everybody says, "Hey, good audio." And it's like, and then you guys say I got the hum, and I have heard the hum because Steve recorded my voice and I could hear it in there.
Well, if I had your phone number, I could text you whenever I do a recording and I could send it to you. But anyway, yeah.
He did that. He actually did that. He sent it back to me. He did it on his phone, and he recorded it, and I could listen to it. It was like kind of like a power supply. Isn't that strange? And I do have a power supply running to run this boot. Let me try something here, Bob. I'm going to turn off the boot. Okay. Now is it gone?
No, it's still there, but it's not as loud.
Okay. Now is it gone?
Key up longer.
I just turned off my power supply. How's that?
But that seems to be better. Your voice dropped way down,
Oh
though.
yeah, I turned the linear off. So, but yeah. So anyway, so no power supply on, no linear on. I'm running on the old TRC 48.
Yeah, it's still got a hum, though.
It does, but it's not a squeal or anything.
No squeal, just a light in the background there. I can make you out, crystal clear, but you got the hum there.
Okay, so that's what it is. Nobody's ever mentioning that when I talk skip. It says, "Oh, you're coming in good, loud and clear, and all this," but maybe the hum is in there, but there's so much skip, maybe they're not really noticing it. What channel is this? Somebody's asking me. What frequency is this? See, I'm on my VFO. I'm guessing it's channel 11.
Yeah, channel 11, 27085.
27085. Okay, channel 11 AM. And it looks like the Central Pacific stuff is starting to fade a bit.
Yeah, they're all over the place. There's a couple guys on 38. One's on 37. One was on 20 a while ago.
Oh, is that right? Like Central Pacific?
Yeah, 10 for it, yeah, right now.
It's amazing how much Central Pacific has been coming in. Like years ago, it'd be sporadic here and there, but it seems like pretty much every night Hawaii comes in.
Yeah, 10 for it. Well, they're kind of weaky for me. You seem to get them in better over there, but nobody was answering me.
Yeah, they boom in over here, but there's some days you get back better than others, and there's other days it's like they don't have their ears open. They're coming in here at like 30 S units, and there's like 5 or 6 of them coming at once. It's kind of like trying to talk to somebody on channel 6. They never really answer you.
Well, they try to, but then one guy covers the other guy up, so forth.
I know they're like powerhouse stations on 6. It's like I call them the big powerhouse station snobs. Like there's been a few times where I've actually talked to somebody on 6, and like you say, then somebody else comes in and just totally covers them up.
I've talked to a couple people on channel 6, like first thing in the morning. I'm talking like I'm up at 4:35 every day, so I spin around the dial. And I talk to a couple of guys before it goes all crazy, and 6 is always not. 11's not bad.
on 19 once in a while.
Yeah, I was actually on there today. And well, actually, you know, there's a half channel. You know, the half channel is between 19 and 20, right? I was on there the other day, and I went on there for the heck of it, and I actually talked. There was a guy on there. I talked Skip on the half channel.
Oh, right on. Yeah, that's probably the only thing I don't have. Well, I don't have the app channels on my Galaxy radio, and I don't have the plus or minus 10 kz switch or nothing. But anyway, the thing's got everything else except that, and that's kind of what I wouldn't mind having.
The half channels, yeah. Well, we used to use them just kind of get away from people back in the day, right? If there was somebody causing problems, not everybody had half channels, and you can just kind of get away from the HMD.
Yeah, 10-4.
I don't think a lot of people even really talk on them anymore. It's just kind of like if you go on a half channel during the skip, it's just a lot of bleed over. It's like I was down below channel 1 today, and it's just so much bleed over coming from channel 6. I couldn't believe it.
Well, that's because them guys are running a couple of Ks.
Or more. Yeah, or more. Hi, Dallas. How's it going, buddy? Dallas is in there still from Tennessee.
Okay, right on. I'll let you get back to him. Tell him I said hi again. I'm gonna
Bob says hi.
the dial here. It kind of dropped off. We'll wait and see what happens. Usually around this time, you get the Hawaii, Australia. You never know. Maybe Alberta, Ontario. Anyway, we'll talk to you in a while later.
All right, catch you later, Bob, and have a good night. I'm going to go eat some. Wendy made some split pea soup. Like we had a big ham roast the other day, so she bucked that up, made some homemade pea soup with it.
Yellow or green?
It's kind of green, but it's got a lot of vegetables in and stuff, but it's got big chunks of ham.
It doesn't matter. That's my favorite soup. I wish you didn't tell me that because I don't have any. Anyway, have a good day. I'll probably catch you in there later.
You were blowing smoke into Tennessee today, Dallas said. He says you're blowing smoke.
Right on. That's always nice to hear. Okay, tell him I said hi, and we'll talk to you guys later.
He says hi. All right, catch you later, Bob. We'll catch you on the dial somewhere. Have a good one. Yeah, so I'm not running any power right now. I'm only running 4 watts out of this thing. That's local talk. Oh, there's somebody in there. Let's see. There's some. How about in mini grass? Hawaiian Island, 612, west coast of Canada, breaking. How about in Hawaiian Islands? 612, west coast of Canada, break. I know, I turned the boot back on. Maybe they'll hear me better with the squeal out in the mini grass. Now they're booming in here.
I can hear your audio loud, but you got that in the background.
Which is kind of annoying. See, I don't hear anything here, but I'd probably hear it if I played my talk back on the other radio.
Well, like I said, if I could record you and send it to you, you'd turn it off and switch radios.
Maybe I should put my stock mic back on. I really like holding this desk mic.
Me too. I've had mine for, 45 years?
That's like my first lollipop, 45 years now. I bought it in 77. And my other one I bought about 10 years ago, the Tug 9. It's the Tug 8 I've had a long time. But yeah, so I don't know if it's something to do with the wiring in here or whatever. I took it all apart. Everything's wired properly.
No, it's putting out. It's loud and everything and crystal clear, but you just got that going on in the background.
Maybe it doesn't like my TRC 48. This new microphone doesn't like the vintage stuff.
Okay, well, like I say, I got the stock mic for your 48 there. It's got the volume up, down. Like I said, you can have it. You gotta let me know next time you're cruising by my place.
That'd be super cool, Bob. That'd be so awesome, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, because sometimes we ride by in our bicycles. We go to the Owl's Nest in Chemainus, or we go to that big yellow one right across the street from it, right on Willow Street.
Oh, yeah, 10-4.
We probably ride right past your place.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, you do.
Okay, sounds good, man. We'll get a hold of you.
10-4. Talk to you later.
Catch you later. How about in Hawaiian Islands? Cheers. Have a good night, Dallas.
Oh, now it's squealing worse.
I got to get my wrapping up my shift. Okay, take care, Dallas. Sorry about that, man. Take care. Is it worse now?
Yep.
Okay. Time to change mics. We're going to put a... How about at Big Island? How about at Big Island, 612, west coast of Canada, waving.
Now you're talking.
Stock microphone.
Perfect. Okay, talk to you.
Catch you later. How about at Hawaiian Islands? Hawaiian Islands, 612, west coast of Canada, waving. Mini Grass. How about at Mini Grass, 612, west coast of Canada. What did I drop here? How about at Hawaiian Islands, Central Pacific Station, 612, west coast of Canada, break. Thanks, Dallas, for coming in there, buddy.
Sounds like a power mic and there's no squeal. We'll leave that one in there.
Does it really?
Yes.
Wow, I wonder what your microphone will sound like on this one, the stock power mic with this radio. That'll be interesting. Does it have a battery in it?
No, it's not a power mic. You got to push the remote button in on your radio, and then you can turn the volume up and down on the volume on the radio, not the microphone.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. That's what that remote thing is here, that button.
Yeah, 10-4. It took me a while to figure it out, but that's what I mean. Yeah, this is the stock microphone for your radio. So anyway, next time you guys are riding by, I'll give it to you there.
That'd be sweet, man. Thanks, dude.
Okay, later. You sound awesome now.
I'll buy you a 6-pack of beer for it.
Okay, I can never say no to that.
All right, I'll make sure of that. I'll have it in my saddlebag of my bike.
Okay, 10-4. Yeah, you sound good now. No squeal.
All right, appreciate it.
Later.
Cheers. So the stock microphone sounds better than the static 878 DM desk mic, which everybody seems to say I have a squeal with. Interesting, eh? How about at Hawaiian Islands? Mini Grass, 612, west coast of Canada, breaking. I think most of it's pretty gone now, the skip, so I think most of it's gone. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to pull the plug here now. I think we've had a long enough videogate live stream. I had to abandon you guys for a while because the arborist was here giving us an estimate on to cut the trees down. So I'm going to be busy tomorrow getting some stuff ready for them to drop these trees. They're coming first thing tomorrow morning, so I got to get out there early. And I did a bunch of stuff while I was out there. So have a good one, you guys. Thanks for joining in the live stream. And I'll flip this around. I will see you all next videogate live stream here, live from the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. Cheers to you guys. And I totally appreciate it, you guys stopping by. We'll listen for you out there in DX land. Have a good one.